Alright, welcome to Ring Talk Boxing. So we're seeing Shakur Stevenson was unable to make weight for his fight against Robson Conceição on Friday night, which has meant he cannot retain his titles even with a victory. Stevenson himself came out and declared his body cannot make the Super Featherweight limit at the age of 25. Is the response from the sanctioning bodies, the boxing commissions and the officials the right way to deal with this type of situation? Now, boxers either decide, are instructed or advised to fight at a weight where cutting is necessary, and they do this for a number of reasons, either to be in the money division, to be able to fight desired opponents, for a more streamlined title shot, and so on. But many do so to enable a height, strength and reach advantage over their opponents. So they are rightfully in place to stop any extra possible damage to the fighters in an already brutal and dangerous sport. But what to do when, like Stevenson, the body just cannot cut what is needed, either generally or more importantly in a safe way? Because as much as Stevenson knew what he was getting into in terms of the weight needed, can he be blamed? Now, we have in some cases seen fighters who have not trained, lived or changed their diet in an appropriate way to make weight. But as Shakur said himself, he has been very professional his whole career, and sometimes a human's biology just cannot be fought against, at least without any severe negative consequences. But what to do when your undefeated, unified, popular champion can no longer make the weight needed? Personally, the way the WBO approach champions moving up weight classes is a direction I believe all governing bodies could take a look at. As if a champion knew they would get to move up and be mandatory for all their titles they have at a certain weight class, this would be a huge incentive for them to do so before it became too late for them to make the weight they are currently at. However, this throws up its own problems in terms of potential bias towards certain fighters, although that does happen already, and possible elongated waiting times for the title shot, and we all know how quickly the boxing landscape changes. Another option could be to consider catchweight fights for particular matchups where weight cutting could be potentially dangerous. Now, previous history of weight cuts becoming increasingly difficult and how long the fighter has campaigned within a certain weight limit, along with their age, would all have to be taken into account, which, in terms of the weight cut difficulty, admittedly would be very hard to gauge and implement. Of course, it can be said that a boxer knows the weight limit and he knows from previous bouts how easily he got there, and should only accept the fight if he is confident and comfortable to make that weight, especially when he will more than likely have a team around him who will know more than him in terms of what his body can get to and the nutritional limits of him. Especially in the case of elite and world-class fighters such as Shakur Stevenson. But money, fame and desire can make a man and his team do a lot of things he shouldn't. And in an absolute ideal world, it would all come down with what was best for the fighters. But as we know, it never does. It's always about what will make the people behind the boxer the most money. But you tell me, should the boxers be given a little bit extra help and leeway to transition between weight divisions, especially when their body is changing? Or, since the boxer knows what he's getting in for, he knows the weight limit, he signed a contract, if he doesn't make that limit, it's all on him and he has to deal with the consequences. Let me know. If you can give us a like and a subscribe, that'll be spot on. Cheers for listening to Ring Talk Boxing.